we have someone that is going to be sharing information that they have acquired for the last decade. If you don't know who I am, my name is Josh Amundsen. I am 25 years old. I'm out here in Minneapolis, Minnesota, with the beast, the king himself, who's going to be sharing on this call. And, I'm just blessed and grateful to be a part of this opportunity, man. A little while ago, Matt obviously reached out to me, and we sat down, and, he just showed the vision of what we have here at Driven Trading Academy. And I just got so pumped up and excited and ready to change my future, guys. And so, I've been doing these, obviously this industry for around 4 years now, but I've been trading for about 5 to 6. And I have seen a lot of stuff. I've seen a lot of different traders, a lot of different, obviously educators, leaders in this industry. And it is very few people that I look up to at a level that I look up to this guy. And so, he with traveling the world and speaking to thousands and thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people. I remember this event in Miami. He walked out in the Miami Dolphins stadium, just, packed, and just shared his vision. This man has just impacted so many lives on a high level. And what he's going to go through tonight, I want you to take notes on this. And the reason why I'm saying that, notes sometimes sound cliche to people, but in reality is, if you don't take notes on this call, it is statistically proven that you will only remember 5% of what it is that you hear. So if you came here to take this serious, I suggest you get a notebook out and take notes, guys. If you want to go pro in this industry, you have to treat it like a real profession. Imagine being a doctor and walking into, perform a surgery, but you didn't go to medical school at all. That's what these calls and the live company events are about. And so, like I was saying, I'm just super excited to take notes myself. And I've been learning from this guy for a long time, but you're constantly a student, man. But take notes myself and just really dive into the information that he's about to share with us, because we are so blessed and grateful, guys. So with that being said, I want everyone to drop some threes in the chat for Matthew Thayer, Matty Pips, the GOAT himself. He's about to drop some sauce. Let's get it, baby.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? First and foremost, just let me know if you guys can hear me. I want to make sure everybody can hear me loud and clear. Type 111 in the chat, guys. Really quick, I just want to make sure everybody can hear me and can see me. I just got a brand new smart board, guys, that I'm going to be using tonight. And I'm super excited to kind of break some things down on the business side, for you guys to really kind of take your businesses to the next level. And Josh, thank you so much for that kind introduction. I'm super grateful to have you a part of our organization now. Same with you, Jay. I'm so glad you guys made the decision to transfer over from your previous company, and now we're locked in together, guys, and we're going to do something incredibly special. You guys are making absolute waves. These guys are going absolutely crazy, guys. I mean, they are working every single day, guys, to really, go take this thing to the next level. So super excited to have them here, guys. For all of you though, that are, completely brand new, maybe you just got started in the business. I just want to say, welcome to you guys. I want to say congratulations on getting started. My name is Matthew Thayer. I'm the Executive Vice President of Global Sales here with Driven Trading. And tonight, what I want to do is I really want to break down just a couple things. I want to kind of, set you up for success, because I believe that a lot of you guys, when you first get started, you join the business and you have this energy, you have this excitement that you want to really go out there and go create some residual income. I remember when I first got started, I was so excited. I was so excited about the business. I was so excited about, where I could take this thing globally and all the people that I was going to meet. But I remember, guys, in the very beginning, I didn't really know what to do. I didn't really know what the next step was. How could I get to that high level income? How could I, have, teams all over the world? What was I going to have to do in order to get to that point? And it took years and years and years to figure it all out, guys. And what I want to do today is I just want to cut that learning curve. I want to help you guys today understand how to really build this business on a high level. I really want to teach you guys, how to take the business serious, but then just do it in the right way. I want you guys to be able to leave this Zoom and apply the things that I'm going to teach you guys and go have success in your business. So if you're ready for that, guys, if you're paying attention, you're ready to have a breakthrough tonight, guys, one more time, just type 555 in the chat. Make sure you're taking notes. Make sure that you are listening. Make sure that you are paying attention, and just making sure, guys, that you're ready to apply what you're going to learn. So, first and foremost, one more time, guys, just want to say, congratulations on joining the business. That was the first step. The first step was just being different. See, everyone's afraid to be different. Everyone's afraid of what other people think a lot of the times. So the fact that you're now a part of a company, guys, where now you're going to learn how to trade and you're going to learn how to make your money work for you, in the markets, but you're also going to build now a brand and a business around the world. That's just a little bit different. And, it probably took a little bit of a big decision for yourself. I remember when I first got started, I was in the same boat. This was just something that I never heard of. It was brand new territory. And, you have to really congratulate yourself, guys, because here's the thing. You're already on the right path. You're already doing the right thing. You have to give yourself a hand that you made the leap to give this thing a shot. See, there's people that complain where they're at and they see opportunities and they still say no. See, guys, I show this plan every single day. I've probably done 50 to 100 presentations in the last 7 days. Do you know how many no's I've gotten in the last 7 days? I have gotten a ton. I mean, I can't even count how many no's that I've gotten. So those people that saw the same information that you saw said no, and you said yes. You're already in the direction towards your success. See, the people that said no are still at the starting spot. See, I've realized, guys, in this business and in this world, when someone says no to me, it's not no forever. It's just no right now. See, guys, every no is just temporary. It does not mean that they're never going to join your business. It just means that they're saying no right now. That's key number one that I want you to write down. When you guys are going out there and you're sharing this information and you get a no, or maybe you even get a hard no. Like, I've gotten hard no's. Like, it's crazy, guys. One of my top builders in my entire organization through the last 10 years, a guy that put in almost thousands of people, was actually at one point my hardest no. Guys, I had a friend that I used to play basketball with, I used to play football with, and we used to be best friends. And he watched me in my first company, guys, for 4 years. And I remember when I showed him on day one, I said, hey man, I just got started with this idea. I'm super excited about it. We can travel the world, we can make money. He's like, dude, those are pyramid schemes. Those are scams. What are you talking about, bro? Dude, screw that. I'm not doing that. And he was like, dude, you're going to go to jail and you're never going to make that thing, a success. And I remember being like, what? I tried to convince him that it wasn't. I tried to convince him that, I met this guy. He's super successful. He's been doing it for years. He's making like $50K a month. He travels every single month. I'm telling you, man, it's real. No, bro, I don't want to do it. I will never do one of those things. Guess what, guys? 4 years later, he joined my business. He actually ended up reaching out to me. He said, hey, man, I see you're taking a vacation every single month now, and you haven't had a job in over 4 years, and it looks like you're doing pretty well at what you're doing. I'm open to it. Can we grab lunch, and can you re-show me what you showed me 4 years ago? And went and showed him, and guess what? He signed up, guys. The first day he showed 7 people. He showed 7 of his friends. All 7 of them signed up. The next day, those 7 brought 7 more people, and they all signed up. In the first month, guys, he put in over 500 people. In his first 3 months, he put in over 1,500 people. He was my top producing recruit that I had, guys, in that first 5 to 7 years that I was in the business. Why do I share that with you guys? Because every no that you get is not a no forever. It's just a no, not right now. See, guys, every no that you get is a seed that you planted. For that plant to grow, for that seed to grow, though, you have to continue down the journey. You have to continue down the road. You have to continue to work on you, and you have to continue to keep working the business. Because for that seed to grow, for that plant to grow, guys, when you go show someone else, when you go have your first level of success, once you go hit senior rep and you get announced for senior rep, guys, guess what? That's putting water on that seed that said no. See, when you go hit your first funded account through Driven and you have $25,000 now funded trading account, that's another watering of the plant. See, when you're in the business for the first year and you get announced for being a part of your business for a year, and you're at the first national big event with over 5,000 people, and you're putting it on social media that you made a decision that this is it and you're going to take this thing serious and you're going to go to the next level, guess what? That's watering the plant. That is allowing that plant to grow. Because eventually, guys, that plant's going to grow and that plant's going to reach back out to you and say, hey, so I see that you're actually taking this thing serious. I actually see that you've been able to have some success. I'm open to hearing it again. See, guys, that's the power of what we do. You have to understand something here is when you've made the decision to take this serious, but you also have to make the decision that you're never going to quit. And that you're going to continue, guys, to just keep showing the deal. And that you're going to continue to keep sharing the vision with everybody. See, I understood that. For the first 5 years, I maybe recruited 100 people. I think I made less than $5,000, guys, in my entire first 5 years. I remember my first check that I got, guys. It was a check that came in the mail, and I believe it was for like $32.50. I remember when that check came in the mail, guys, I put it on social media, and I said, look, I got my first paycheck, from my company. This is crazy. I wish I had that right now, and I'm going to find it, guys. I'm going to throw it in the chats after this call because I know I still have it on Facebook. One of the first comments was $32.50. Dude, what are you going to buy with that? I had hate comment after hate comment after hate comment after hate comment. They're like, what the, dude, you have less money in your bank account than what that check is. Because at the time, guys, I was in college. I was going to school full time. I was working full time. You know how it is when you're in college. You really have absolutely no money. I remember my bank account, I think I was probably negative at the time. That $32 check took me out of the negative. In my checking account, I think I said I had like $1. He's like, dude, what are you doing with your life? All my friends were like, what are you doing with your life? That ain't working. $32.50 for an entire month of work, that ain't going to cut it. That ain't going to pay any bills. But guys, what that check did for me is that gave me belief. See, that's key number 2 is that you have to have belief. See, a lot of you guys join this business. Yes, you've made the decision and you're ready to take this business serious, but you don't have the belief that it takes to have success. See, you have to have the level of belief that can carry you through the tough times. Because there might be 90 days in this business, guys, that you work your butt off, that you work so hard, but you see absolutely no result. See, but you have to have the belief level that you can still continue to get up every single day and keep going. Because, guys, this is not going to be the easiest thing in the world. But it is simple and it's possible for everyone. This is the only industry, guys, that does not matter your background, does not matter where you came from, doesn't matter what your history is, doesn't matter what your education level is. This is an even playing field. We all have a left team. We all have a right team. We all have the same back office. We all have the same products. We all have the same opportunity. The only difference in everyone's business, guys, is right up here. It's the 6 inches or 12 inches, whatever it is, beside in between your ears. I don't remember what they say the inches are, but you guys get the point. It's right in between here, guys. You're your own worst enemy. And how you can combat that enemy is with your belief level. How do you get belief, though? How do you get to having bulletproof mindset? How do you get to that type of belief, guys? It all comes down to what are you ingesting every single day? Do you listen to Lady Gaga or you listen to Jim Rohn? Are you listening to Drake or are you listening to Eric Worre's GoPro? Are you reading books or are you playing video games? See, it's okay to play video games. It's okay to listen to those things, but guys, you have to do both. If you want the bulletproof mindset, if you want that belief level that no one can shake you, you have to start digesting and ingesting personal development. That can get your belief level, guys, to the next level. Because I remember, guys, when I was going through my business, guys, the only thing that kept me going was me listening to people that have went out there and done it. Because when I would get to a wall or when I would get to some type of adversity, I could relate it to something that I was listening to. I could relate it to something that I read or that I heard, and I knew that, okay, I could understand that I'm going to hit this wall. I can understand that it's there, and once I get to this wall, I'm going to know how to get over it or dig under it or go around it. But if I didn't read, if I didn't listen to anything, guys, and I didn't follow the people that have already went out there and done it, I would hit that wall and I'd be like, well, what do I do now? Man, I've been building my business. I've been putting people in. No one taught me how to place them. You know, I got all these personals. I've already signed up 6 people. I don't know how to set up my mass pay. I don't know how to access my back office. All I really know is my link, and I know how to send it out. I know how to sign people up. But, you know, I haven't even gotten paid yet. See, guys, that might be your first wall. Your first wall might be just as simply as understanding how to build in your back office. But every single Saturday, we have onboarding calls that will walk you through step by step how to do this successfully. And when you hit this wall, guys, if you're not on these calls, guess what? That could be the wall that takes you out of the business. Understand that wall, guys, might prevent you from going and hitting $100,000 a month. Just that little wall. Because you might have the right network. You actually might have the right mindset. You might even have the right energy to go out there and go hit $100,000 a month. But you wouldn't get on a Saturday call because it's Saturday and you want to go out all day and you want to go party and you don't want to listen to another call. You're like, I already know how to build a business, but you didn't know how to place them. You didn't know how to get paid. So now you're like, man, I haven't gotten paid in a month. I put all these people in, I know my link, but I'm not making any money. What am I doing? That's your first wall. So you have to, guys, you have to get around the people. You got to get around the Saturday calls. You got to learn how to build your business. You have to learn how to effectively go make money. This call right here, how many people we got on here? You know, the 80 plus people that are on here right now. You're doing the right thing. You're here to hear the information to take your business to the next level. So what I want you to do, guys, and I've said this so many times, and I'm willing to bet that most of you have not done this yet. If you want to have success in this business, guys, it's very simple. We have, like I said, a left team and we have a right team. Our job, guys, is to find an ace left and an ace right. Now, we're going to start with your initial network. If you're brand new, guys, here's what I want you to do. I want you to grab a piece of paper tonight or on this call or right after this call, whenever you can. But it has to be within the next 2 to 5 hours. Whatever it is, do this in the next 2 to 5 hours. I want you to sit down, and on the top of the piece of paper, I want you to write SW. I've said this so many times, but some people listen and some people don't. Just like some people join this business and some people don't. See, my first person that I ever listened to in this business, he said, I'm going to teach you what to do. But 90% of you are going to walk out this door and not do a single thing that I teach you. The 10% that do will be the ones that are walking on stage making at least $10,000 a month. Guys, I'm going to give you what it takes to go hit the 1% income in this industry. In any company, guys, this is true to any company. You could be in any company, guys, and listen to this information that I'm going to teach you and go make money. On the top of the piece of paper, I want you to write SW. What that means is some will, some won't, so what? Guys, you have to adapt to that mentality. You have to be arrogant. Guys, I'm going to continue to just keep saying this because I really want you guys by the end of this call to really adapt this type of mindset. You don't give a shit who says yes and who says no. You don't even care what they think. You don't even care, guys, what their interests are. Your only job is just to share the information with them. And for you to get a yes or a no, whether they want to do this. So you make the list. Some will, some won't. So what? Here's how many you need to have massive success in this business. You need 200 names on a piece of paper. First name, last name, phone number. 200. First name, last name, phone number. You're not even going to get through the 200 names, guys, because by the time you even start this list and you actually start going through it the correct way, you will have a massive team that's growing, and you're not even going to have to go back to your list until your business slows down. But first name, last name, phone number. And you're going to go through this list, guys, and you're a talent scout. You are looking for talent. Because remember what I said when I opened this call. I said, congratulations. You said yes to this information. You're on the right roadmap. You're going in the right direction to having success in this industry. Once you start going through your list, this is where you put your talent scout hat on. You are looking at every single person that comes into your business like this. With one eye, they're an advisor. They're going to make $10,000 a month. With the other eye, they're going to quit in 48 hours. Every single person that joins your business, guys, they're either going to go hit advisor or they're going to quit in 48 hours. You give every single person all of the tools that they need in order to have success. Every single person that you sign up, I want you to repeat these steps to them that I'm teaching to you. That they got to make a decision. They got to get their belief level up. They got to make that 200 names list. They have to develop that type of mentality that they don't give a crap what other people think. You give every single person those tools. And what you're doing, guys, is now you're going to be a talent scout as you bring people into your business. And here's how it's going to go. Let's just say I'm going through my list, and my first name on my list is Jay Patnode. He's a dude that I played basketball with. Say we went to college with each other. We've been friends for years. This is what it's going to be like if I'm going to bring Jay into the business. Who's paying attention? Type 777 in the chat. I want to make sure everybody's paying attention. Who's actually paying attention? Don't just have this on and have it playing in the background. Who's actually actively listening? That's what I like to see. Okay, cool. So I'm about to share this with Jay. He's a buddy of mine. We've been friends for a while. Listen to what I say. If I'm inviting Jay, you can either text him or you can call him. For me, if he's one of my buddies, I'm probably calling him. I'm FaceTiming him. This is what it would sound like. I say, "What's up, Jay? How you doing, man?" "Bro, you're not gonna believe this, man. Dude, we don't come from the greatest backgrounds. You know my situation, but here's the deal. I figured out a way that not only am I going to be able to spend more time with my family and my daughter, but I think that this could also help you. It's crazy, man. Over the next 3 to 5 years, we could be completely financially free. It's something you got to check out, man. You free tonight at 7? Notice I didn't say anything about trading. I didn't say anything about Forex. I didn't say anything about the business at all. It might not sound like that to Jay. It might sound like this to a single mom. "What's going on, Karen? Hey, I just figured out a way that you could do something part-time, that I could do something part-time, so it could enable me to have more time with my family. You have to check it out." You want to lead with why you're doing this business, guys. But Jay just said it, know your market. Know who you're talking to. When you're going through your list, guys, your first 5 to 10 names are people that you know. that people that you've hung out with, you know what their interests are. You know a lot of times what their thorn in their side is because they complain about it every single time you guys hang out. Like, let's say I know Josh, we work in the same job, we're both broke, and we're there 80 hours a week. My invite to Josh might be, hey man, I figured out a way part-time over the next 3 to 5 years that I could literally make enough money on the side to be able to walk away from this job. You have to check this thing out. Well, Josh, we hang out every single day, and he's like, dude, I have no money. I just got paid on Friday, bro, and all they went to bills, and I'm here freaking every single week, and I'm broke as a joke. If I say that to Josh, guess what he's going to say? Well, show me. What is it? Let me check it out. Let's say Chan is a single dad. You got a couple kids, can't afford daycare, but he's my buddy, and we hang out. Maybe we play video games together at night, and we're just talking all the time. And I say, hey, what's up, Chan? Dude, I figured out a way that over the next, 1 to 3 years, I can do something part-time and be able to spend more time with my family. It's going to help me make enough money so I don't have to, work as much. You have to check this thing out. Chan, going to say the same thing. Guys, you have to invite with why you decided to join this business. So in the comment section, real quick, guys, in the live chat, I want you just real quick, in just a single sentence. It's okay if you can't do it right now. Maybe you don't know your why. But I want you to think about why you're doing this business. And I want you to write it in the chat. Just something simple. Yeah, like that. Corey said time. Very good example. But Corey, I want to ask you a deeper question on that time comment. You don't have to write it in the chat, but why? Why time? Freedom. Why freedom? My daughter deserves more than I had. Why though? Guys, I want you to ask yourself why with whatever your reason is, and I want you to go at least 10 levels deep on that question. It might start off with, I want to make more money because I don't have a lot. But then I'm going to ask that question of, why do I want more money? Oh, I want more money so that I can spend some time with my family. But why do I want to spend more time with my family? Well, maybe it's because I didn't get to spend a lot of time with my family growing up, and I know how that feels, so I want to be able to spend more time with my family. And I want to go a level deeper than that. Why? Well, because I don't want to live with regret in my life that one day maybe I'm on my deathbed and I didn't spend enough time with my family. And I want you to continue to just dive deep towards why you decided to do this business. And why I'm doing this, guys, is because whatever that is, this might be news to some of you. This business can give you that. Do you understand that? The opportunity that you hold in your hand right now is something that can give you exactly what you're asking for. The exact reason why you're doing this. Raphael, I'm tired of waking up every day to build someone else's dreams. Amen. I felt the same way. But why are you tired of waking up every day to build someone else's dreams? Because it doesn't allow you to do anything. It doesn't allow you to do what you love. Just keep digging deeper, guys. Figure out why you're doing it and start inviting people with that. Watch your ratio of people that will actually show up and see the information now. So you got your list, and now you're inviting them with that type of why. Next thing I suggest that you do when you get someone to see the information, figure out who your upline is. Figure out who your upline at least manager is. Upline manager, coordinator, advisor, guys, and I want you to lock in with them. And every person that you share this with. Now notice I'm not telling you to ask them to share the information for you. All I want you to do with them is to invite them onto the call to share their story. So let's just say I'm showing Jay, and I just got started in the business. I invited him to the information. He's going to watch it at 7. But let's say Johan is my upline advisor. I'm going to message Johan and I'm going to say, hey man, I got a guy I'm going to share with this information with tonight at 7. Could you just hop on in the last 10 minutes and just, share your story, share your experience here with Driven? Well, if he's an upline, he's going to say yes. And guys, here is your chance right now. You can use me for these. I will hop on every single one of your guys' calls and I'll share my story. I will share my story 100 times a day because it only takes 2 to 3 minutes. All you have to say is, hey Matt, I'm sharing this information with someone at 6. At 6:30, can you hop on and just share your story? Sure, cool, send me the link. Figure out who signed you up and who signed you up and let them get to me so that I know when it is. But I will help share my story, guys, with every single one of you guys. It does not take that long. And if you're a leader in this business, guys, make yourself available for sharing your story. I remember when I first got started, guys, and it's crazy because I haven't heard this be taught in so long, but I actually remember why I had so much success right away. Because every person that I shared this with, I was putting Joey on a FaceTime. I was putting David Peach on a FaceTime. Those are my first 2 mentors that I had in this business. I would call them 30 times a day. And they knew every single time that I was calling them, it was me that I just got done showing somebody. They didn't have to do the presentation. They didn't have to try to sell it. All they had to do is all they would have to do is hop on. This is what it's going to look like. Let's just say let's just say Austin showed Jay and Austin's had me hop on to share my story with Jay. This is what it's going to look like. What's going on, Jay? How are you, man? Okay, good. Awesome, man. Well, hey, I know Austin wanted me to hop on here real quick to share my story. So we're not strangers. I've been in this industry for 9 years. Actually, I've been in this industry for almost 10 years now. For me personally, I made a decision when I was a young kid that this was going to be it. And I think you should too, because here's what it's done for me. When I was just first getting started, I was broke. I was a college kid going to school full-time, working full-time. And, I figured that this could actually help me get out of that. And I just took it serious. I stuck around the people that, that you'll get to be introduced to. And these people, they taught me exactly what it took to go have massive success. Now, over the last 10 years, I've been able to make millions of dollars. I've been able to travel all over the world. And now I get to take my daughter to school every single day because now I don't have to work a job. Yeah, it cost a couple $100, but guess what? For me personally, I looked at it this way. I said, you know what? If there's a possibility that this is going to work, I'm going to give it a shot. So I said yes, because I knew on my deathbed, I wasn't going to be mad about a couple $100. So Jay, man, I hope you do this with us, man. If you do decide to do it, I'd love to help you every step of the way. I'll lock arms with you. I'll teach you everything that I know. And you just let Austin know. Sound good, bro? Awesome, man. Well, hey, Austin, let Jay know how to get started here with us. And if he just does decide to get started here with us, just let me know. And then I hop off. And all Austin has to do to Jay is say, you ready to get started? You ready to do this with me? Guess what Jay's going to do? Jay's like, yeah, man, this is dope. That's so cool. You got somebody on here that's been doing it for 10 years. He's had massive success, and you literally just have his phone number, and he hopped on to share a story with me. Guys, imagine your closing ratio. And then, guys, the rest of it just goes into it. Now I'm going to teach you how to be a talent scout. Because now that you know how to share it with people, now that you know how to close people, you know the process that it takes to get your business going. Now I just want to show you how to be a talent scout. So there's 5 qualities, and I want you to write these qualities down. There's 5 qualities that you need to find in someone to really understand that they're an ace, that there's someone that's going to actually go build this business. The first quality is you just want to make sure that they're teachable and coachable. What do I even mean by that? So the way teachable and coachable works in this industry is if I'm to say to do something, you do it. If I say don't do something, you don't do it. What's the first thing that I can find out if you're teachable and coachable? If I say, hey, make a list, and you make a list, boom, you're teachable and coachable. If you don't make a list, and I ask you a week later, I said, hey, do you have your list? And you're like, oh, I haven't gotten to it yet. Well, guess what? You're not teachable and coachable. You didn't listen. I told you how to have success. but you didn't do it. If I say, hey, don't go verbally vomit on your friends, share this information the correct way on exactly how I taught you, lead with your why of why you decided to do this, instead of just trying to sell what you joined. And then I hear from you a couple days later, you tell me that your friend said it was a scam, your mom said you're going to jail, your brother said no, your best friends all said no, and I'll say, well, what do you mean? How do they even know what you're doing? That's my first thing to know. Well, you're not teachable and coachable. You didn't listen. So, quality number one, teachable and coachable. And we can go a step further into that as well. If I say, hey, I'm gonna do the first presentation for you, but the second one you're doing, and you say, no, I'm not ready, no, I'm scared, well, you're not teachable and coachable. You have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone. See, to be an ace, to be a leader in this industry, guys, you have to be willing to hold the clicker. You have to be willing to go and share this information, guys. See, if I depended on someone else to share the information for me, man, I'd still be stuck in 2012. This business never would have got off the ground. The person that holds the clicker makes money quicker. So, teachable and coachable, quality number one. Quality number two, desire. And I don't mean desire, guys, for the first day. And I don't mean desire for the first week. I don't even mean desire for the first 30 days. I'm talking about a burning desire that's with you a year from now. That's with you 2 years from now. That's with you 3 years from now. So you're not going to know this quality for a while. Because everyone comes into the business like they're going to go hit $1 million. Everyone comes into the business that they're so excited that this thing is going to take off for them. They're going to go crazy. They're going to go amazing. They're going to go do incredible things. And you're like, oh man, this guy's got so much desire. They'll tell you their story. They'll say that, I've been broke for my whole life. My mom is gone. My dad's gone. This is crazy. This business is amazing. I've done personal development for 5 years. You don't hear from them 3 days later. Everybody comes to the table with some desire because you joined the business because you want something different. So of course you're going to have some desire. But are you the type of person that has a burning desire in your stomach that never goes away? Guys, I've been doing this for 10 years and I have the same energy that I had back when I was 22. Some of you guys, you have to look in the mirror and say, hey, well, man, he's really talking about these qualities. Do I have that? Do I have the desire? And it might be a little bit of a wake-up call. Because I'm talking about the desire, guys, where you show 10 people and they all say no, and you show the 11. I'm talking about the desire that you show 3 people in a row and they all tell you you're stupid, you show the 4th. That I tell you to make a list of 200 names, and you're like, man, I only know 50 people, but you make it happen. I'm talking about that type of desire, where you're going to do this with everything that you got. And it's either this or nothing. So that's quality number 2, guys, is desire. Quality number 3, credibility. Credibility with their contacts. You find somebody with some credibility and desire, and they're willing to be teachable, oh my goodness. If I can find somebody with those 3 qualities, I'm going to put some numbers in. Because this is what it looks like. I tell them, hey, make a list of names of 200 people. They do it. They got the desire to go share it with them. And every person that we're sharing this with, they trust the person. They're the type of person that they can call Johan and say, hey, Johan, hey, I just started a business for, $199, $200. I just started a business for $1,000. I just started it. You want to go into business with me? And they say yes. And that's all they had to do. Well, I'm like, dang, this person's got credibility with their contacts. They're actually already signed up 3-4 people before I even told them how to share this information with people. That's your first sign that they have credibility. Guys, understand something. There's people in this world that will have those 3 qualities off the bat. See, you're worried about Susie that joined the business. You told her to make a list. She made an excuse. You told her how to share the information. She didn't share it the right way. She comes back to you complaining that her friends think it's a scam. And you're sitting here trying to baby her. And you're sitting here trying to, help her stay motivated. And then at the end of the day, you feel drained. And it's because, guys, you're wasting time on the people that don't have the qualities. See, you find someone that has those three qualities of they're teachable, they have desire, and they have credibility. Man, this business is fun. Because you're like, yo, do this, 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 and this, and we go show this person, this person, this person, and all of a sudden your business starts growing, and you're like, wow, this is fun. Wouldn't you rather have 10 people with those three qualities than 1,000 people with maybe one? I'm telling you guys, I'd rather have 10 people with those three qualities. Because with those 10, those will lead me to hundreds of thousands. So quality number 4 is competitive. You find some people that are competitive. You put a contest out for them. You put out, a 30-day challenge. You put something out there, and they're the first ones to accomplish it. They're the ones that are always at the top. Again, this quality you're probably not going to find right away. You're not really going to realize it right away. But through the course of your first year of working with them, obviously there will be different promos. There will be different, things that the company puts out, and you see them always at the top. Boom, that tells you right there. They're competitive. The last one, guys, and I truly believe this is the most important, because this is the difference between going from just a little bit of money. So the first 4 qualities, guys, they might have those 4. They might be the type of person that goes and makes $5,000, $10,000, maybe even $25,000 a month, but they don't keep it because they don't have number 5. But you find someone that has all 5, the 5th one, they'll go hit $10,000 a month and they'll keep it. They'll hit $25,000 a month and they'll keep it. They'll go hit $100,000 a month and they'll keep it. Number 5, guys, is toughness. This business will slap you in the face. You will build an organization and it will crumble. You will build up leaders and they'll give up on themselves. You will do this business countless hours a day, countless hours a week. You will get slammed on social media. You'll get told that you're stupid. You'll hear drama after drama. You'll hear this person saying this. You'll hear this person saying that. And you will go through a complete shitstorm. And I'm telling you this, there will be a point in your business, guys, because we've all been there, I've been there, that you're going to want to give up. There's not an amount of money that you can make and still not feel like you want to walk away and give up. Guys, I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, and even during that time, I still felt like giving up. But I didn't. It's toughness. You find someone, guys, that has those 5 qualities. It's game over. You found yourself an ace. You found yourself someone that's going to build this with or without you. At this moment, it's not about you anymore. That type of person, you just get out of the way. You just let them run. You give them the tools, you tell them what to do, you kind of help them in the very beginning, but then after that, you really just let them fly. Ask how many times I've told Ant to do something in the last month. I don't tell him to do anything because he's got all 5 qualities. He's going to do this business with or without me. Jay, Josh, same thing. I don't have to say a single thing to these guys. I could not hear from them for a couple weeks, and I still know that they're still working the business. Same thing, Kessler, Thayer, everyone, guys, that's leaders in this business, same thing. I don't have to sit here and talk to these guys every single day. I know what they're doing because I know that they have the 5 qualities. So your job, guys, is to just go find as many people that have the 5 qualities. Because guess what? Here's a secret. Here's a secret. You might be like, whoa, really? Here's a secret. Ready? There's more than just the people that are on this call. There's more people out there that have all 5 qualities. Like, there's literally someone down on the street right now where I live that has all 5 qualities. There is a gas station tenant that has all 5 qualities. There's an executive that works in one of these buildings that's maybe a CEO that hates his job, that's there every single day, has a lot of money, has no time, that has all 5 qualities. He's just waiting to be shown. There is, I think, 7 or 8 billion people in the world. Can you imagine how many people are out there? See, you have to have that type of mentality. You have to think to yourself, what am I doing every day? If I'm not making the money that I want to be making, if my business is not where I want it to be, well, guess what? I just got to go show more people. I just got to get out there and I have to just go show more people. Someone said they missed number 3, guys. The 5 qualities is teachable and coachable. Number 2 is desire. Number 3 is credibility with their contacts. Number 4 is they're competitive. And number 5, they have some toughness, or they have toughness. Not they have some toughness, they have toughness. Those are the 5 qualities. Now, here's what I'm gonna teach you guys this now. I'm gonna open up this whiteboard here, and we're gonna walk through real quick how to go crush this thing. I'm gonna need to know if you guys can still see me and hear me. Real quick, guys, if you guys can see me and hear me, go ahead and just type 111 in the chat one more time. All right, cool. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna erase everything here. Okay, so everybody, every single one of you guys that are starting this business right now, you have a left team and you have a right team. So everyone that's wondering how to build this business, I don't care if you have a bunch of people on your left team, you have a bunch of people on your right team, because some of you guys got started with obviously a builder that's building one of your sides because it's forced to go on your team. For this scenario, I want all of you guys in the chat right now to type start over. I want every single one of you guys to type start over. Every single one of you guys are 0 left, you have 0 people left, and you have 0 people right. There are a couple different ways that we make money in this business. So you have made a list of 200 names on a piece of paper. You are going to go through those names and you're going to be a talent scout. You're going to invite these people to see the information, and then you're going to sort them out. You're going to figure out if they are an ace or if they're not. You're going to figure out what qualities they have, and you're just going to keep going. You're going to keep flipping through the cards. You're going to look for the ace guys, and you're not going to stop until you find 1 ace left and 1 ace right. Once you find 1 ace left, right, or once you find 1 ace left and 1 ace right, guys, it's payday. It is game over. Then it's just, hey, let's go help them make more money. So you start going through your list of names. You go through your first couple names, guys. Some people say yes. Here's what I want you to do. If you're completely brand new in this business, guys, and actually, you know what? Like I said, we're all starting over, so we're all completely brand new. Here's what I want you to do. I want you guys to first, for your first 10 people that you put into the business, I want you to choose one side, and I want you to drop every single person down that side. So I don't care if it's your left, I don't care if it's your right, guys. Your goal is to drop 10 people down one side. I'm going to show you how you can build a massive organization with just 30 people. Now, I'm not talking 30 people over 6 months. I'm not talking 30 people over the next year. I'm talking about 30 people, guys, in the next 30 to 60 days. You need to average at least signing up one person either a day or every other day, at least. For this to work, you have to go do that. Now, before I show you this, who's going to accomplish this? Who's going to go put in 30 people in the next 30 to 60 days? Say I am in the chat. Say I am in the chat if you're going to go enroll 30 people in the next 30 to 60 days. Awesome. So your first 10, let's say you go show John. You go show John, you're going to place him on your left leg. All right. We're treating John the same way that we're going to treat everyone else. You're going to say, John, on day one, what did you like better? Did you like the business side? Did you like the trading side? Or did you like both? Pay attention to this, guys. You need to ask every single person this question. John, did you like the business side? Did you like the trading side? Or did you like both? John says, you know what? I like both. I want to learn how to trade, and I also want to, build my business. Okay, John, well, here's what it takes. I need you to make a list of 200 names. I want you to write on the top of the piece of paper, some will, some won't, so what? And then, John, this is how I want you to invite people. I want you to invite people with why you joined this business. Why did you join this business? Well, John's going to tell you why you joined this business. And it's your job, guys, to say, well, John, can we go a step further than that? Like, why do you want to make more money? Why do you want more time? And then let him tell you why. And you say, John, here's what I want you to do. I want you to make your list of 200 names, and I want you to invite every single one of them with why you're doing this business. And then you give them time. It's your job, guys, over the next 24 hours to see if they go do it. Because this is what's going to happen. You're going to say, hey, John, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, I want to do the same exact thing I did tonight with you, but we're going to do it for you tomorrow. I want you to invite the top 5 to 10 people with why you're doing this business and how you want to share it with them. I'm going to do the presentation for you. All you got to do is just invite them. Sound good? All right, cool. Well, tomorrow at 2 or 3, I'm going to message John. I'm going to say, hey, man, can you send me a picture of the 200 names that you wrote down? This is the first step. If John says, oh, man, you know what? I actually fell asleep last night, and I haven't gotten to it yet today. And to be honest, man, at 7, I don't even know if I'm really going to get anybody on. I haven't even invited anybody yet. That's your first time right there to say, okay, that's cool, John. Yeah, that's fine. Hey, just so you know, there's a session tonight. We're doing Meet the Leaders. Hop on that, because that'll be a good place for you to go to kind of get around the right people. And then there's also a trading session tonight at 10 that Matt's going to do. Download a Nadex, get a demo account. I want you to hop on there, and I want you to trade with him tonight. And I want you to kind of, see it work for yourself. See, just because he didn't want to build the business, guys, doesn't mean I'm just going to give up on him. It just means I'm going to push him in a different direction. It's not that he's not an ace right now. It just means that, right now he's not an ace. He could be an ace later. Let's at least get him on a trading session. Let's get him around the personal development. Let's see if he can develop into an ace. But I don't worry about John anymore now. I've told John how to get into the group. I've told John how to watch a trading session. I told John to get on Nadex. Now, in a week, if I message John, I say, hey, man, how was your first week trading? And he says, man, I haven't had any time to hop on any of the sessions. Did you hop on Meet the Leaders? Oh, no, man, I couldn't. I had a date with my girl. I couldn't do it. Well, this is the type of person that you just say, oh, that's all good, John. Well, just so you know, man, here's the schedule for the next week. We also have a leadership call on Wednesday that you should hop on. We have an overview on Thursday if you want to invite some people to that. But that sounds good, bro. Just let me know. Now, John, guys, is just off to the side. John is he's not taking this serious. He's not ready, guys. This is someone that you're not going to pour your energy into. You're going to put him into your group chats. You're going to allow him to be a part of the community, but he's just not the guy. So what do? Well, you go to your next person, and let's just say you go show Amy. This is where it gets pretty cool, guys. You go show Amy. Here's what you do. You text John, because you put Amy on his team. You say, hey, John, congrats on the growth of your business. I just put someone on your team. I still send this to John. I know he's in the background, guys, and he's not really doing anything, but I'm still going to text him. I'm going to say, hey, John, just so you know, congrats on the growth of your business. I put someone on your team. Doesn't text back. No, it doesn't really matter. This dude is just long gone. Who knows what the heck he's doing? He got your message, but he didn't reply. So now you do the same thing with Amy. You say, hey, Amy, congratulations, welcome to the team. Hey, what did you like better? Did you like the business side, the trading side, or both? She says, well, I like both. All right, cool. Well, hey, here's what we're going to do. Make a list of 200 names on a piece of paper, and I want to know, why are you doing this business? She tells you why you're doing this business. You say, cool, here, Amy, this is what I want you to do. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, I'm going to do the same thing that we did tonight, but I'm going to do it for you. Okay? I want you to invite the next 5 to 10 people, your closest friends, to tomorrow night at 7. And I want you to invite them with, why you're doing this business. She says, okay. Same thing. Tomorrow at 3 o'clock, I hit up Amy and I say, hey, Amy, just real quick, can you actually send me a picture of the 200 names that you made last night? Send you the picture. You're like, okay, cool. She's teachable, coachable. All right. I just wanted to remind you, tonight at 7, we have this call that we're doing for you, okay? Here's what I want you to do, Amy. On this call, the first couple minutes, I just want you to hop on and I want you to basically greet your people that are on the call and let them know that you're really excited about what you're going to share with them, and that you're privileged to have someone hop on the phone or on the Zoom to share the information for you, because you're just not well versed in it yet, and that you've now understood what this person's went out and done. They want to have success, blah, 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 blah. I want you to edify, quote unquote, edify me, to your people. Okay, at 7, she says, okay, cool, I'll do that. 7 o'clock rolls around, we open up the call, she does the intro, we share this with people, and she's got 10 people on, and all 10 of them joined. Well, now we have Amy, and if Amy does that, we're teaching Amy the same exact thing. We're gonna say, hey, Amy, here's what we're gonna do, okay? Your power leg is your left leg. Here's what I want you to do. Your first 10 people, I want you to drive them down left side. Now, guys, this is very crucial, because this is what keeps the legs going. We need you to pay attention to this. Some of you have people on your team right now, and you're like, well, guess what? I don't have to put anybody over there anymore. No, you need to contribute to the cause. So Amy, I say, hey, Amy, your left leg is where I want you to start. As a leader, guys, you have to guide people with which way you want them to start. So Amy, she signs up her first 10 people, guys, down this left side, right? In no particular order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys get the point. 10 people down the left side. We'll just make it simple, actually. We'll go like this. We're not going to do 10. We'll do, she got 3 people to join her first night, right? She drove them all down the left side. Well, I tell John, guess what? Congratulations, man, on the growth of your business. I just put 3 more people on your team. And John goes, or John still doesn't say anything, right? Now, Amy just got paid off these 3 people that just joined, right? Next week, she just made a paycheck. Your job as a leader, guys, is to get a paycheck in your leader's pocket as fast as you possibly can, right? So now we have Amy, and she has 3 of her friends. I have Amy ask the same thing to those 3 people. Would you like better? Trading, business, both, blah, 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 so on and so forth. Doing the same exact thing, guys, that I did to her, I'm having her do to her people. Now, this is the first level of leadership for me to put the responsibility on Amy, because, guys, there's going to be a time where you can't do it for everybody. There's going to be a time where you have to have other people doing the responsibilities that you did in the beginning, so then that your business can multiply, not add. See, you don't want to just add to your business, guys. You want to multiply your business. So you have Amy do the same thing. She tells you, hey, tomorrow night, Sam, she's going to do the same thing. Joe and Bob, they didn't get back to me. They didn't tell me that they made their list or anything. But Sam, she's going to have one at 7 o'clock as well. So you're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Well, you're not just going to depend on Sam, because you don't know Sam. You have no clue who Sam is, and you don't know for sure if Amy is going to be able to have the capacity to get Sam on the call, or to get Sam to have her people on the call. So you're going to go back to your list. Remember what I said. You're going to go 10 levels deep, guys, down one side right away. So you're going to go back to your list. You're going to invite, let's just say Sharon on the call tonight. Well, it's you, Sharon, Amy, Sam and her people. You tell Amy, hey, Amy, tell Sam that for the first couple of minutes that she's going to hop on. She's going to introduce to her people. She's going to edify me, and I'm going to go through the information. So Amy tells Sam, we do the call. Obviously, Sharon's on as well. I'm doing the presentation. I follow up with Sharon. I say, hey, Sharon, what'd you think? You want to do this with me? Well, Sharon says yes. Guess what? I put Sharon down here. I tell Amy, John, Joy, Sam, and Bob, congrats on the growth of your business. I just put someone on your team. I tell every single one of them, guys, congrats on the growth of your business. I just put someone on your team. And Sam also signs up, let's just say 2 more people. I say, hey, Sam, you got to put them down bottom left. Your first 10 people got to go bottom left. I tell Sharon, congrats on the growth of your business, because you got started first. 2 people actually ended up on your team. Sharon has 5 qualities. See, since Sharon on night 1, guys, was able to see success right away, she got excited. So now when I tell Sharon to make her list of names, I tell her this is what you're going to do, this is how you're going to do it. She does it, guys, and it just explodes. Sharon becomes a leader. Sharon goes crazy with this thing. And Sharon, she goes and puts her 10 people down here, but then Sharon also goes and enrolls 100 people on her inside. This is the power, guys, of what we do. And this is where it gets really crazy. Because guess what? This is a first level check match for you. Right? First level check match because you enrolled Sharon. And just because Amy and Sam put 2 people on Sharon's team, she got excited. And she went all in on this thing. And these 12 people right here, guys, we let Bob, Sam, Joy, Amy, and John all know, congrats to the growth of business. We put 12 people on your team when that was going on. And we also told John, hey, you have we say, hey, John, go look at your back office real quick. Man, I haven't talked to you in 6 months, but hey, man, just go look at your back office real quick. You've been active this whole time, but I just want you just to check out your back office. He logs in, and he sees 150,000 volume on his left side, and he's thinking to himself, dude, what? I have 150,000 volume on my left side? All I have to do is go build my right side, and I can make residual income? Oh, dude, yeah. So what do I got to do in this business again? John, you got to make a list of 200 names. You got to invite them with why you're doing it. You have to get a call on tomorrow at 7 o'clock. You're just redoing it with John now. But this is the secret sauce here, guys. See, Sharon went all in right here. She's your star. She's the one that you're pouring into. She's the one that you're paying attention to. She's the one that you're giving everything that you need, or you're giving her that she needs in order to have success. Sharon now, this 10 that she enrolled, guys, turns into 1,000, right? And the 100 here turned into 3,000. Guess what, guys? Guess what that does for your business? You have one leg now that you have a first level check match here. You have first level here. You have first level here, second level here, second level here. The check match starts to actually add up here. But guess what? All you have to do now is just go do that on the same other. You have to do the same thing on the other side. See, you're going to get paid for all of the personals that you put in, right? So every personal that you enroll, guys, you're going to get paid for that. You're going to receive a check when you sign somebody up. And then when you go develop a leader, guys, you're going to get some check match off of them. You're going to go help them make money. And guess what? You're going to receive 10% on all of your personals. And then anybody that they refer, guys, you're going to get 8%. And anybody that they refer, you're going to get 6% off those leaders. So your job, guys, is just to go 5 levels deep and help whatever leader, whatever person has those 5 qualities. You just work with them. You go help them. But it's your job to say, hey, I want you to go 10 levels deep on your left team. I want you to go 10 levels deep on your right team. Whatever leg that is, guys, it's your job to tell them. And then the third way, guys, that you start to get paid, now you went over to your right side. Now you go back to your list, right? Because maybe you only went 15 levels into your list, guys, before that happened. Well, guess what? You go through your list, guys. It takes you 100 people, right? You show 100 people now from your list to go get another, let's say Jake, you get Jake, right? Same thing. Hey, Jake, what do you like better? You like the business, you like trading, like both, blah, blah, blah. Same concept, guys. Jake, same thing. You go put in John, you go put in Mary, you go put in, let's say Jay, you go put in Josh. Oh my gosh, I can't write, guys. I'm thinking too fast. Yeah, let's go. This is a little sloppy right now. You go put in Josh, right? And then you go put in Alex, and then you go put in, I'm running out of names, Jared, right? You put in all those people, none of them are doing anything, right? Every single one of these guys turned into duds. But guess what? Let's just say they did an average of $1,000 pack, right? Some of them did the 2,000, some of them did the 1,000, right? Well, guess what? They're all paying $100 to $200 a month, every month. They're all trading. They're all staying in the business. They're all staying active. Well, guess what? Since you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, now on your inside, guys, now you're getting some binary pay every single week and every single month. And you're also getting the first level personal bonus. You're getting still a check match from your left team. And now that you've started your right team, guys, you're getting some binary pay. And at the end of the month, whatever, let's say this volume equals, 10,000. Well, guess what? You're getting your career path, guys, of $1,000. Right? And you're still telling, every time you put someone on someone's team, guys, you're still saying, hey, congrats to go with your business, congrats to go with your business, congrats to go with your business. But you're just going back to your list, guys. And then let's just say here, right? You go put in, sorry, I'm gonna use Ant. You put in Ant, right? Ant now is a mid-level producer. He's not a big producer, guys, but he's a mid-level producer. And he goes and puts 10 people on his right team, and he goes and puts 10 people on his left team. That's pretty good. But guess what? I say, hey, congrats to the business, 20 people, congrats to grow the business, congrats to go to business, congrats to go to business, blah, 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 all the way up. I say, congrats to the business. Josh reaches out, and he goes, what do you mean? You just put 20 people on my team. Well, just so you know, Josh, I have a guy named Ant that has now, came to an event. He's excited about the business. He's actually went and put 20 of his friends in now. He's got a community started, and they're putting in people almost every single day. And Josh goes, well, what does that mean for my business? And then you start to explain it to him. And he says, well, you know what? How do I actually have success? Well, you say, well, hey, Josh, this is what you do. I kind of told you in the very beginning, but hey, I'm going to tell you again. It's 200 names. Some will, some won't. So what? Why are you doing this in the first place? And I want you to invite them tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Josh says, okay, I'm going to do this now. Josh actually takes this serious. He puts actually 50 people on the Zoom call. And when you get to the Zoom call, you're like, holy crap. See, Josh had all 5 qualities. It just wasn't the right time. He wasn't ready to go all in yet. And Josh hops on. He edifies. And Josh, his first night, signs up 25 people. You say to Josh, hey, man, I know you have a lot of people on your right team. Your first 10, though, got to go on the right team, okay? So he goes and he drops 10 people, right? 10 people down there. The rest, he puts 15. This is a first level check match, right? First level check match, because now he's got binary pay here because he started his inside leg. But guess what? For Ant, one of these 10 goes and puts in 1,000 people, right? Ant now has 1,000 people. And guess what happens for Josh? Guess what happens for Josh right here, guys? One of these 1,000 people that went in, guess what? One of them hit 200. Guess what? That's Josh's first level check match. That's your second level check match. That gets Josh paid. That gets you paid. That's get Josh is excited. Ant's excited. All of these people are excited because now they're seeing massive growth in their outside leg. Josh starts driving in depth, guys, going deep down his left side, guys. Now you found an ace. And guess what? You found one ace left. You found one ace right, and it is payday. I don't know about you guys, but that gets me excited. That's what keeps me going every single day. I don't know if you guys are excited. I don't know if you guys are following along there. I know this is probably the first time you heard this, and it might be a little bit confusing, but if that made sense, I want to see some dollar signs in the chat right now. I want to see some dollar signs in the chat right now if you're ready to go out there and go take this thing serious. Because this is what it's going to look like, guys. You're going to get started. You're going to start doing the work, and you're going to work. And this is one of the first audios that I ever heard, guys, from one of my mentors. And it really made sense, guys. When he started saying this, I was like, that's exactly what it's like. When I first heard it, I was like, it sounds cool, but like, is that really how it goes? And then guess what, guys? 10 years later, I'm like, wow, that's really how it goes. See, guys, you're going to work, and then you're going to work, and 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 you're going to get a paycheck. See, this isn't like your job where you work and you get a paycheck, and then you work and you work and you get a paycheck, and then you work and you work and you get a paycheck. See, it's not like a job, guys. It's you're gonna work, get a paycheck, but then you're gonna work, get a paycheck, and then you're gonna work, get a paycheck, get a paycheck, get a paycheck. But eventually, there's a flip that happens, guys. See, there's a time in your business when you find an ace left, you find an ace right, and it's literally work, get paid, get paid, get paid, get paid, get paid, go on a vacation, get paid, go to an event, bring 100 people with you, and you get paid, and you get paid, and you get paid, and then you work a little bit, and you get paid, 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 and you get paid. That's how this business works. That's literally, guys, word for word, I have shown you the exact roadmap to go make this business work. Now, again, 90% of you will never do anything I just showed you. You just won't. That's okay. That's why I still hop on here every single time, and I'm willing to at least try. Some of you will. The ones that will go make massive amounts of money. And you'll see them on stage as advisors. You'll see them on stage as global ambassadors. You'll see them sitting in the very front, speaking on stage. Will it be you? Will it be you? Guys, thank you so much for hopping on tonight. Super excited to see who comes out of this call, goes and takes this business serious. You guys have a great night. I have a session here in 45 minutes. I'll see you guys on there. You guys have a great night, and peace out.